because, I put disagreeers that have the line normally if I have time. Joshua, you're on the air. Thank you for holding. Tell me how you disagree. Go ahead.
Okay. For the Second Amendment, the first part of it has to do with the states basically organizing and training the militias, but that's already basically been repealed because the National Guard, which that essentially was, has been merged with the Department of the Army. So that's already effectively been repealed. The second part of the Second Amendment, which is the right to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed, basically, that...
The right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed.
It's already infringed when the courts, with the constitutional republic, can then decide on the law that's written. When they can decide whether something is being infringed or not, they've already infringed.
Sure. Well, there's always an argument that, that slavery's been going on a long time, so it's okay. Here's the deal. Do you agree with the fundamental right of a human or any other creature to defend itself?
Yes.
So your problem isn't with the Second Amendment. Your problem is it's not strong enough.
I think the problem is the way that it is presented. It's allowing the courts to then say, well, no, you can't have this. No, you can't have that. And that is...
Well, that's our problem because the founders were all clear. It's an individual right for the security of a free people. The right to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. So, I mean, it's not debated by people that know how to tie their shoelaces. But I mean, I hear what you're saying is that, the Old English or whatever, or the quasi-Old English, the that mid-level English in between Old and New English gets confusing for people. But it's like the First Amendment. Congress shall make no law respecting an established religion or permitting the free exercise thereof, or the press, or the people to petition the government for redress of grievances. It's all in there. There's a militia clause. There's an individual clause. It's all there.
The First Amendment's the better battle for the Second Amendment, to be honest with you, and I think it has to do with the free practice, basically, of religion, and it goes back to the Bible. The whole point of sell your tunic and buy a sword, and two should be enough, because basically, and it doesn't explicitly say this, but I understand what it's talking about. You've got two hands. Of course, you should have two swords. You should always be armed, kind of a thing like that. Now, the other side of that is not that you should be armed so that you can go around and act like some of these crazy shooters that go and shoot up places.
Well, they're crazy, so that doesn't affect other people that haven't done anything wrong. It's like saying somebody kills somebody with a car, drunk driving, so every other driver has to be guilty for what they've done. It's asinine. I got to jump. I hear your points. There's nothing perfect in this world. The elite are coming after the guns to dominate and enslave us. It's that simple. It's a fact. America is getting that. The world is getting that. We're winning the info war in every metric. That's why they're launching a counteroffensive to shut us up. James in Colorado, go ahead.
Gosh, very quickly, Alex. With Jade Helm, I look up maybe the cyber operation aspect. I've been reading some news articles where they're finding LinkedIn accounts that they screenshot with cyber/IO planners for exercise Jade Helm. But I also sent Joe Biggs a tweet that he favorited, and I just emailed you the video. It's U.S. military to operate domestically during Ebola outbreak. It's like a 2-minute video. You skip to the 107 mark and play it. The military saying, oh, yeah, we're training constantly with locals. It's in Texas. They're training, but they're saying we're going to respond within 72 hours anywhere in the U.S. Taking over.
We'll look into it. We're out of time. I'm sorry to the other callers. Scott, Jared, and Sean, and others. We'll get back to you tomorrow. Look at these headlines on Drudge Report. UN bans press from panel on press freedom. Iranian general, a war with USA would be no big deal. That's hilarious. That's just some of the news on that front. Appeals court rules, NSA's collection of phone records, not authorized by the Patriot Act. That's just some of what's on Infowars.com, DrudgeReport.com, and the Nightly News tonight, 7 o'clock.